So Saoirse, firstly, congratulations on another incredible performance. I love the film, can't say enough about it.
Oh, thanks.
First, tell me, what attracted you to the role?
I think the fact that it was Irish was a huge draw for me. It's the first time I've played someone Irish, so I really wanted the project to be as strong as possible, you know. I didn't want to get involved in an Irish project just for the sake of it, because I really wanted it to be something that I was passionate about. And I think just the story itself, the script that Nick wrote, was so brilliant and beautiful, and everything is really kind of underplayed in the story, and that really attracted me. But I think the character herself, what I really admire about her is that she's got such a strong sense of self throughout this whole journey, and even though she's kind of lost for a while and homesick and doesn't quite know where she belongs, she's still very sort of sure of who she is. And I thought that would be quite interesting to play, because there are so many parts of her that grow, but she doesn't necessarily change, you know.
Yeah. And, you know, you said it was your first Irish role. Did you enjoy kind of going back to your roots in a way? Like, there's a lot of Irish elements in it, like the mass and things like that. Yeah. Was that fun for you?
It was, yeah. I mean, I have to say it was really surreal. It was very weird, just because of where we shot as well. We shot in Enniscorthy, which is where the film is set, and it's about 20 minutes away from where I grew up, and, you know, I don't live there anymore, and so to go back to this place where, you know, there were extras in the film that I had played basketball with when I was a kid and had been at sports days with and things like that. It was really, it was just kind of crazy to have your, you know, your childhood basically and work really kind of collide. But it was great, and the Enniscorthy locals were so supportive, and they were so excited that the film was being made there, and they couldn't have been nicer to us.
So you wouldn't rule out doing another Irish film or project in the future?
No. I mean, I always want to, that's the thing, but I don't think there was ever, in the past, I felt like kind of the portrayal of Ireland for quite a while, sometimes by us and then most of the time from, you know, Hollywood or whatever, were represented in a certain way that to me just didn't kind of ring true to who we are really. And so for a project like this to come along and kind of showcase the talent that we have at home and the great filmmakers that we have, and to just tell a different story to ones that we've seen in the past was exciting for me. So, and I think that will continue with the likes of, you know, Lenny Abramson and Jim and Neil, obviously, because they've been around for so long, but there's so many great filmmakers that are coming out of Ireland now, and they're working on an international stage, and that's, you know, great. So I would love to be involved in as many as possible.
And some of my favourite scenes in the film were the ones around Mrs. Kehoe's table. Was that, like, you guys seem to have a nice dynamic in the group of girls. Were those fun to shoot? Did you have a laugh?
They were brilliant. We were sick of eating stew by the end of it, I can tell you that much. And John and I, it was the closest John and I ever came to actually having an argument, where he came up to me and we must have done about, like, I'd say we did about 3 or 4 dinner scenes at this stage, and I'm sitting there and we're eating another stew, or we're eating another, like, hock of ham or whatever it is. And he came up to me and he was like, right, I want you to eat the stew with a fork instead of a spoon. And I looked at him and I was knackered, and I was like, what do you mean eat it with a fork? Like, nobody eats their stew with a fork. Now, I don't know if you eat it with a fork, but to me it seems bizarre to eat, to have soup with a fork. Anyway, it was like we did so many of these scenes that it all kind of became a blur after a while. But to have Julie there and all the great Irish actresses that we had around the table was brilliant. And we shot it all, I mean, we shot all that stuff in about a week and a half. You know, it was really quick, so.
Good. And just to finish up, I'm going to do a quick fire round where we ask you your favourite things, if that's okay?
Yeah, sure.
So your favourite romantic drama or comedy?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh, good choice. Leading man?
That you either work with or would like to work with?
Well, you see, you're going to spin that so that it's a romantic thing.
Oh no, I wouldn't.
My favourite leading man. I've worked with great actors. I love he wasn't like, we weren't a couple in it or anything, but Guy Pearce, I love Guy Pearce. And Downell, I love the Gleeson. Yeah, I've worked with lots of great actors, I have to say.
Your favourite Disney princess?
Pocahontas. I used to call her Pisces when I was a kid because I couldn't pronounce Pocahontas.
Amazing.
Because I was stupid.
Your favourite designer?
My favourite designer? I don't wear designers all the time in my regular life necessarily. I love Helen Steele. This is Helen Steele. And I'm wearing Helen for the premiere. I like Lanvin. Yeah.
Okay. And your favourite song for dancing to or getting ready for a night out?
The one that I'm dancing to at the minute is Jermaine Stewart. We don't have to take our clothes off.
Amazing. Great.
To have a good time.
Thank you very much, Saoirse.
Thank you.